Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show 4-year anniversary.
Yay! There's
Part 3, I guess.
Okay. Part question mark.
I am your host, Matrix Lord 2 and 2, and I'm with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
What's up, Ben?
Hello.
All right, so I don't know if Chris is coming in. I hope he is, but I wanted to talk about this because there is stuff going on in the comics of Marvel that you really gotta shake your head. Hey, Vaughn. Hello.
Hello.
This is gonna be the Wouldn't It Be Cool edition of the Everything Show.
Okay.
So we know that, like Marvel, they have their summits. They go away and they go to some place and they for the weekend, and they go to they plan all their big events for the year, and they have this big table, almost like the Knights of Camelot or whatever how it is, big room, and they're all yelling and fighting and yes and no and voting and whatever. So of course this is the scene probably where we fantasize about it, we speculate what the hell goes on there. And I'm just paraphrasing and I'm just speculating on how this transpired. Because this is the most ridiculous, funniest shit I've ever seen. But they are dead serious. Okay? So yes, I do expect Bond's going to crack up and so is Ben and Scott, because this is beyond ridiculous. And here we go. So they're at this meeting probably, and they're like, wouldn't it be cool if there was an Avengers team in 10 million BC?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
When they were cavemen? And there wasn't even toilet paper, and they didn't even have English, and
Phoenix back there. Yes.
Fire,
Okay.
Fire, right? It would be cool. Wouldn't it be cool? They would have sticks, and the supervillains would be cavemen too. And this is gonna be canon for the Marvel Universe, and they're gonna supposedly retcon the whole damn universe or explain the universe. So this is what is actually going to happen. This is real. This isn't fake. This isn't what if. This is real. And this is what these geniuses, these highly intelligent beings that have the legacy of Marvel in the palm of their hands and think that this is what we would want to see in the comics, okay? Wouldn't it be cool? So I'm going to screen share this natural disaster because basically there's sometimes people come up with stuff and you just can't effing believe it. I mean, this is just stuff that is so unbelievable that people think, no, Matrix Lord, it can't be. Oh, it is. They think it's serious. This isn't a joke, and this is what they are doing. What if we made the Phoenix a cave woman in 1 million BC?
Iron Fist not only a woman.
Just keep in mind that nobody in that time period was able to make clothing, so they would wear it. There's no way nobody's going to sketch an outfit for her to wear like that. There's no tools. Again, one more time, there's no tools, people. So there's no way she could have an outfit like that, okay? But these people are really stupid. And the Phoenix is a member of the Avengers. Of course, a black man is Black Panther, which they don't even have fucking cats. They don't even know what the fuck that is. And of course, the only way to make Iron Fist a woman... It
looks like a wolf. It doesn't look like a panther.
And the only way to make... And why does he have a tail if he's a human fucking being? Okay? That's stupid. And the only way to make Iron Fist a woman is to go back when cavemen used to bang a woman over the head and bring her to her cave. Now she's feminism in 1 million BC, where she's bald, but yet she's able to style her hair, and they have no intelligence. She's able to style her hair with all these things that you would only be able to style it in the 21st century like that. And of course, they make an outfit, but they'll do a little tear here and there to show that it's the caveman times, but we'll make a bra for you. Okay? This is the shit that goes on that is run by people that don't know what the F they are doing. It gets worse.
Oh, no. No more.
It gets worse.
No more. Oh,
This is
no
Agamotto, the all-seeing. Notice how he looks like fucking Doctor Strange.
Yes.
He's got a fucking ripped-ass cave to show that he's a caveman. He's got his fucking beard shaped, which there's no way you could shape your beard in the fucking 1 million BC like that, or have your hair perfectly like that if you're in the fucking caveman times. And he knows how to do symbols, and he's a stupid caveman, but he knows how to cast spells and read. So, again, this is really dumb.
I see they're not going for historical accuracy with this.
This is going to shape the Marvel Universe.
Boy.
And this is
Where's
shit.
Dr. Lucas when you need him?
I know, right?
This thing.
This is a fucking clusterfuck of bullshit that nobody should get. Nobody.
I foresee the bargain bin for these comics.
Yeah.
Please, I have to be serious here, okay? Because I love Marvel Comics. I want Marvel Comics to do great. But I don't want Marvel Comics to do great on shit books. That's insulting.
They lost money when they did the whole female conversion. They pretty much people started losing interest.
He's frozen.
Even his Hydra. They must really want to shoot for Chapter 11.
Well, I know. What do you got to say, Ben?
Yeah, stuff's weird.
Huh?
Yeah, man, come on. They
It's
could do
real.
better.
That shit's real.
They could do better than that. It's just, what you doing, Marvel? You just you can't.
Let's make women a feminist in 1 million BC and re-alter the whole universe. And make her bald, but then have a hairstyle that can only be done in the 21st century.
Oh my.
So what's next?
Great fucking job.
Are we going to have...
Stupid gets stupider. Great fucking job.
Are we going to have the Marvel characters meet up with the Star Wars characters at some point in time and make it sound as though one of them was the founder of the other?
Are you gonna fucking make it that some other fucking big guy is an Avenger, like, and put a Hulk version in there or a Captain America version there?
I want to see what they do to Galactus. If they do this shit, you can.
They're gonna be called the fucking Avengers. Like, first of all, you can't speak. You're like, so like, where the fuck are you gonna get the name Avengers from? Like, are you? I mean, these people that create this shit. Are you kidding me? I'm sure that the founding fathers of Marvel, some of them,
rolling over in their grave,
they would be, please. This shit will put you out of business. Okay? You want to know what not to do? Don't do shit like this. All right? And I'm going to tell you, listen, the only way my favorite company is going to learn, okay, is if they get burned.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way. And again, I don't want to, if you deserve to get burned if you put shit out like this, okay? This is not my Marvel. This caliber of shit don't keep putting shit out there to have number ones.
This
Don't
is
keep
like
putting-
people who don't know anything about comics
I
or
don't know what the fuck
anything about
this
the
is.
Marvel characters.
They
God,
did not
no.
the
Yes.
Phoenix Force did not interact with human beings other than Jean Grey. Jean Grey was the first. This is stupid.
Yeah,
How-
it wasn't until they did the whole crash landing because the Phoenix Force, from my understanding, replaced Jean while it had her in cryogenic underneath the.
Right. Look, they don't give a crap about continuity. They don't. They use it that Secret Wars remade the universe. That's it. And this is a problem. This is a serious problem because it's the anything goes philosophy, and that's a bad philosophy to have. You mean to tell me you're going to do shit like this, but you won't undo the deal with Mephisto and alter Spider-Man back the way he was, but you're going to make it that they're cavemen Avengers?
I could understand. Okay, I could understand them. Reneging on the Mephisto thing, but have it so they re-meet as though it's the first time.
I mean, they've done that already. Heroes Reborn. They already redid their origins in like the 90s with Heroes Reborn, with Rob Liefeld and all these people like were reimagining them. If they went into other universe and then they came back.
Yeah.
But this is absurd. I mean, this is not going to work. The Sorcerer Supremes didn't work. That's getting canceled. The Ghost Driver there, they call Ghost Rider. All this stuff is just not going to work. Who
they going to be fighting? Time and nothingness?
Dinosaurs they're going to be fighting.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yes. There's going to be a big
He's bringing
dinosaur.
Sauron.
And it's going to be like, Doctor Doom. Like, oh, come on.
So are we going to have a crossover with...
I am. You know what? I don't even.
Lost.
You know
Are
what?
we going to have Godzilla make an appearance?
Oh, they tried that. They tried to make their own Godzilla.
Yeah,
They tried to bring back monsters from the 60s, and it didn't work. Nobody gave a shit about it.
They even tried to turn Bright Castle into a monster.
Please. They've done so much stuff with Frank Castle, I don't even want to talk about it. But let me get the previews thing, because this is just...
That's a new low from the Marvel.
Why don't they just rename their comic book company Meh? Because basically that's what it's become.
And another thing, too, you know how they have number ones every, 2-3 years, and for some reason number ones sell, and they keep remembering them. They decide for this legacy thing to try to keep the original numbers, but they screwed up on most of the books, and the numbering is wrong. So why bother? Another thing, too, they're taking classic covers and they're redoing them with newer versions. You're going to have the Return to Planet Hulk, right? But how can you return to Planet Hulk without the Hulk?
Oh, jeez.
What the hell would this...
Hulk be the Hulk now? Or?
No, it's the Korean Hulk, the Amadeus Cho. Which, of course, he looks like a Korean Hulk, okay? And nothing against Koreans, but this is not the Hulk.
No.
Just because he's green, just because he says Hulk Smasher, he's not the Hulk. He's not. So why is he going there? He's not Bruce Banner. Why are they going there? Why would... And another thing, they count that run as the Hulk's comic. They call it Totally Awesome Hulk. That shouldn't even be counted.
No.
As the comic, but it is. It's horrible. I mean, and it's not doing well. I mean, all you have to do is look at the comic numbers, which would go. And I'm not hating here. I mean, I'm gonna show you.
When you said Amadeus, my mind went to Amadeus.
Yeah. Amadeus. Black me Amadeus.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So we're going to June of 2017. Oh, also, a friend of mine pointed this out to me. Okay, and it makes sense. you can't even go by these numbers because what they told me, and they're part of the comic shops, they said just because you see a comic that has all these numbers, like it's selling great, that doesn't mean it's selling great. It means that people ordered this heavy.
Yeah.
And with the case of like certain books, they're sitting on the shelf collecting dust where they got like 30 and 50 issues of the comics of the same one that they thought it was going to be well, but it wasn't really doing well. So so I've learned that.
Yeah,
I've learned that.
It's the comic book.
It's the opinion of the people besides the sales. And the opinion of people didn't like certain comics, and they were just sitting on the shelf where they couldn't give them.
It's the pre-orders that are sitting in there gathering.
Oh, wow.
Right. So I'm gonna number one, of course, for June was Peter Parker Spider-Man, which is number one issue came out, sold 224,620 copies. Right. Now we're gonna skip down. I mean, in the top 10, you got Star Wars. Okay, you got Edge of the Venomverse, because people are like, oh, what's that? Secret Empire. Okay, Walking Dead is number 10.
On YouTube about that.
Yeah, so now Amazing Spider-Man is 15. And then you go down, and X-Men Gold, they're all there. It's two Amazings, I guess, in the month. The other one's 26th place. Okay, now we're going to go to Danger Levels, where we're going to see 41st place, which is not really danger level, but the Mighty Thor is 41st place, okay? Captain America Steve Rogers is 48th place. The all-new Wolverine is 50th place. Now let's skip down a little bit. Doctor Strange is 58th place. Iceman is 62. Invincible Iron Man is 64. Let's go down even further. Doctor Strange, another one's in 75th place. Let's go down even further. Scarlet Spider ain't doing well, 89th place. Infamous Iron Man, which is Doctor Doom and Iron Man's armor, 97th place.
Whoa.
Black Panther is 100th place. The Hulk, which is She-Hulk, but as Hulk, 103rd place. People don't like it. Guardians of the Galaxy Annual is 111. Jean Grey comic is 114. Totally Awesome Hulk came in 115th place for June.
Oh, jeez.
Jessica Jones came in 119th place. Gets even better. Captain Marvel came in 129th place. Sam Wilson, Captain America, 135th place. You see a pattern? People are not effing happy.
No.
Ms. Marvel is 137th place. Luke Cage, 141st. 140. Rocket, 145.
Good grief.
USA Avengers, which I told you was an effing disaster, came in 150th place. People hate that shit. Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, 154th place. Spider-Man 2099, 157th. Wow. Black Panther Crew, 159th place. Hawkeye, 161st place. Silver Surfer, 165th place. Man-Thing, 166. Wait, Nova, 169. America, which is about the lesbian, bisexual, whatever she is.
Right, she's from Puerto Rico.
Oh,
right?
she's from Puerto Rico, but she's lesbian or whatever. 176th place. And nothing wrong against that, but they tried to make that's the, is there any other Marvel? Kingpin came in, the Kingpin comic came in at 196th place. Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, which is getting an effing TV show.
Which is a gal from the little AT&T gal, I think, is playing her.
199th place. They sold 10,937 comics of her.
God.
Not that great. Occupy Avengers, which I said it was the worst effing book, like with the stupidest name and stupid crap. They're trying to be political and all this stuff. 206th place. Bullseye, 207th place. It gets worse. Let's see how Unstoppable Wasp, 237th place. Nobody wants it. Moon Girl, 240th place. Could you get a clue, Marvel, and stop them already? Stop it. What
They
else?
must, like I said, Marvel, just change your name to Meh, because that's what all your comic books have gotten now.
Wait, I have a question about Jessica Jones. Is she considered Superman? Not Superman. Sorry, Spider-Man universe or not?
I mean, yeah, they made it that she was a student with him in the same freaking school. They retconned it.
Oh.
Which means that he couldn't have the credit as creator anymore. Stan Lee would have to get the credit because they said, "Oh, that girl with the black hair, that's her in the panel that you never talked about." And it's like, oh, and he screwed up because he said that. Now he doesn't have the whole creating. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, and this is the first 400 and you know, that's it, man. It's just
That's sad.
Yeah. And you know what? Let's go back. Let's be fair. We'll show another month. Let's go back to May of this year.
Oh, God.
It's gonna be May.
And I'm going, yeah, gotta be. Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna just go from 50th place on. All right, because I feel that's but I could be wrong with that. Okay, Weapon X 51st place. Captain America 59th. Thor 60th, which is the She-Thor, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna skip to Doctor Strange 73rd place. Avengers 78th place.
Good grief.
Scarlet Spider 83rd place. Spider-Gwen 86th. Notice how we didn't say Spider-Gwen in the last one. I didn't even hear him at all. 89th place, Invisible Iron Man. Let's skip a little bit. Daredevil's 94. Infamous Iron Man, which is Doctor Doom, 99th place. Again, people hate that shit. Let's go further. Iron Fist, 118th place. Hulk, which is She-Hulk, 123rd place. Black Panther Crew, nobody likes, 133rd.
What is
Totally
Black
awesome
Panther's crew
Hulk.
about, anyway?
Him and all these heroes that are from, I think, the same ethnicity, whatever of him. I don't know, same, I think. Total Awesome Hulk, 136th place. Because, again, they don't like that Hulk. Monsters Unleashed, #1. Listen to this. Monsters Unleashed, #1. The thing that they're going to have all the monsters attack and everything. 141st place for #1. Nobody liked it. They hated it. USA Avengers and Nick Fury, 144th and 145th place. America, 147th. So there's going to be a cleaning of Marvel.
Cleaning?
They're going to clean house and goodbye to all this crap.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye. X-Men Gold.
What the hell is
220. They already tried to restart the Unstoppable Wasp, 231st place.
It's proctology time, ladies and gents, for Marvel.
It is time to clean house. It's time to clean house. Because obviously this ain't working. And there needs to be making a change. And Marvel used to always have like a couple in the top 10, maybe like 3 or 4, 5 even. They get killed. DC is like bitch slap.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Bad.
DC sounds like they're kicking Marvel's ass.
So you need to seriously, all of a sudden they're doing these and this, I don't think this is completely, the fact that they're ripping off old covers that artists have done and changing it to make it cooler, and those original artists are not getting paid for it, I don't think that's a good idea. But Marvel think this is, and I still don't understand where they're getting what this is about. I mean, are they just doing dramatic changes? I mean, what? they're just copying covers, and I would rather have an original cover than like fake covers that are just copying off of something else. I mean, you know, I'm not a fan of that. So, you know, but again, I mean, there needs to be a change, and this is what everybody wants, and guess what they're getting? That's right. This is what everybody wants. They want him to have the hammer, and he's getting the hammer because they're killing her off. Which, they're not even just ending her book. They're killing her off. And they're making a storyline out of it, which is going to piss off a lot of females that don't even get the book. And that's another thing. If they're supporting it, they should get the book. They're not getting it. So this whole agenda is fake. And the same thing is going to could happen with Doctor Who if it gets too far. I mean, this is going to be a phase. It's going to end by 2020 or earlier because Hollywood's going to lose a lot of money with certain things. Certain things are not going to be able to change. And again, there are exceptions to the rule. Yes, there could be a female Ghostbusters because there's new characters. But what they're doing is they're totally changing characters around. They even want James Bond to be female. That's never going to happen.
No.
So, hopefully Marvel figures it out what people really want.
They need the right people. They need if Stan Lee doesn't want to come back, they need someone similar to Stan Lee to come in and go, folks, this ain't working. You folks who want to try to make things this, and this, you're out. This is the new team who want to listen to the fans. Because they're not listening to the fans. They're just putting shit out because, like you said, wouldn't it be cool? That type of bullshit.
Now, what's going to happen is Secret Empire is going to end. Okay? He's going to be he killed how many people already, Captain America? He's fucking evil as F, right? They gave him the hammer that said he was worthy, which means that it changes the whole concept of being worthy because they're trying to say there's no such thing as evil. No.
Yes,
this whole agenda. No, there is evil. There is good and evil.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes.
You don't need to make it that there's in between. There's this. There's that. The hammer doesn't recognize that person can be evil bastard and can be worthy of the hammer. No, you can't be worthy of it. They changed everything that's supposed to be. He should not be able to lift the hammer. Period. And Thor should have never been Thor thinking an impure thought about someone saying about other Thors and him being selfish for a second, saying he's the only one to be Thor. He should not lose the hammer because of that. Because that means anytime he thinks, oh, hey, I'm going to kick this villain's ass, F him, he'll lose it. He'll lose being worthy of the hammer every single time. It's not It's not that specific. No villain can whisper something in his ear and make him unworthy. He's got to do something fucking horrible. That's like dirty, underhanded evilness, not a fucking impure thought. Because he has impure thoughts all the time. So they don't know the concept. So they ruined it. And then they made Thor into an idiot in the comics.
No.
Oh, yeah, they made it that he is not an Earthling, and he doesn't know how government works, and he thinks that Captain America is the same because that's his buddy. He's following him with Hydra, having no effing fucking clue that Captain America's evil. Now, first of all, didn't he fight fucking Hydra like thousands of issues, Thor? So how the fuck would he not know good from evil all of a sudden?
God, who are writing these stories?
And then making it like he's not mind controlled, nothing. He's just like, hey, Captain America, whatever you say, all right, these Avengers are bad, okay. Really? Really? So, I don't know what the F's happening, but these people are right. And again, I'll say it again, Hawkeye doesn't kill anybody, and he never killed anybody. And that's the whole founding thing of the character. So, he even divorced his wife for killing somebody. So, if you're going to say that he killed the Hulk, you're going to say he killed the Hulk? No, it's not believable. It doesn't make any sense. And even if they bring the Hulk back, that doesn't matter. And then why bring the Hulk back? And then, spoilers, why bring the Hulk back and then kill him again? That's like, why do you keep bringing him back? They brought him back twice already, and they killed him again.
Oh my
Now,
god.
when the Hand, that voodoo group of assassins, they brought Doctor Octopus back. Doctor Octopus died twice. Doc Ock. They brought him back the first time successfully. So how could they bring Doc Ock back and they can't bring the Hulk back?
Yeah.
So that's
Oh my
horrible.
gosh. That's
And they're
just,
doing the shock value. They're like, oh, we'll sell some books. Let's break fucking Black Widow's neck. And then, of course, the Cosmic Cube's gonna erase everything. And it's gonna fix everything back to the way it was. But then, how could you have everybody? He's red, white, and blue. Let's go, Avengers. Right after that's done, really? You're gonna have everybody just let's follow Cap. Okay. Not believable. Not believable.
No.
I'm sorry. You would if he's a scumbag and he's doing all this horrible shit and things reverse and he's back to normal. Even though you still wouldn't like, it would be so fresh, the pain and everything. I don't think Black Widow would be on the same team as him, knowing that she died.
yeah.
I'll follow you, Cap. No, it'll be a little bit of time because these people don't know in their head torture and
These
trauma.
people don't know
This is like these characters are effing stupid. Black Widow is not going to be with him on a team after she just got killed. You have to have some type of trauma. I mean, that's ridiculous. So and stop treating it like a comic book because that's what happens. When you think it is a comic, you start doing comic booky stupid storylines, and this is the storylines. I understand you got to do big things and big changes, but the shock value of having the characters do things they've never done before, that doesn't work for me. Having Captain America like Hitler, that doesn't work for me. Having all these people work for Hydra that they were originally Nazis, now they're not, and it's okay, that's ridiculous.
Nobody is outraged by this storyline. Like, the Hydra storyline is just...
Well, you know, they're doing funky, crazy stuff in it to try to make it where people like it. I mean, there are people like, oh my God, and Black Widow got her neck broken. Oh my God. So, you know, they think it's doing well, but it's not because people are more angry. But people just, this is a book. When you set the book in the Marvel Universe, where it takes over the whole Marvel Universe, it's kind of hard for them not to pick it up and read it because they want to know what's going on in the whole time Marvel. This is a massive event. So people are reading it, but they're not happy with it. And you're going to see that. People are going to come out and they're going to like, you know, what the hell?
God, leave.
Just like with Doctor when they said that there was no backlash at all. They lied through their teeth. You can't do that, man. You can't silence someone's opinion. You know, we can agree to disagree, and that's the whole thing. We don't always have to agree with each other. I respect Scott if you don't agree with me. I respect you. I respect Ben. It's completely fine. We still do our shows. We don't fight. So, but these people, like Chris Hardwick saying, you know, you're not a real fan if you don't accept the Doctor. Doctor.
He needs to shut his
and
mouth.
also other podcasters that are destroying their own channel because they're telling their own subscribers, go F themselves, you got to support the Doctor Us. They're looking for Doctor Who interviews. They don't give a F about the show. And what's going to happen is...
Who are not even watching, who are enjoying the female new Doctor or pushing it, they're either not...
I'm just bringing the Doctor Who as an example. I mean, the thing is that this is what's going to happen. I don't want Doctor Who to get canceled. I don't want Marvel Comics to, like, close up shop. And I'm not saying Marvel Comics should close up shop, but these stupid ideas, I don't understand why this is happening. I don't understand why it's happening.
I'm with you on that one.
Why, if something fails, right, why are you so hell-bent to try to make it succeed if people are telling you it sucks, right? They like this Ghost Rider because it's like Speed Racer, he's Spanish, he's this, he's Latino. And nobody wants it. And then you put it on S.H.I.E.L.D., it gets popular because Ghost Rider wasn't on TV. So it doesn't matter what he was, Ghost Rider wasn't on TV, so he's popular. So they think, oh, we got the popularity now, let's try it again. And it failed again.
Because people are doing what they always do when it gets to certain shows. They're watching it just to be watching it, either because
they're watching it just to see Ghost Rider.
It's one of those movies you watch that you know it's bad. It's bad as can be, but you
like Sharknado.
Have to watch it to see how
The Room.
This is what it is, man. It's sad, but
And that's the way it is with these god-awful comics.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
They got to see how it ends.
You know, Ghost Rider, when they tried that big thing in the 90s and they tried to make a new, it was great. I mean, Danny Ketch was really good.
Yeah.
And then they screwed it up. And then they started doing the stupid thing like Marvel Zero issue. His sister was Ghost Rider before him, and you didn't even know about it. It's like, what are you talking about? And then they made it that it was Danny Ketch's brother, and I'm like, I mean, Danny Ketch was Johnny Blaze's brother. I'm like, what are you talking about? Nobody's talking about. How could he be this so huge age? Oh, his mother had another kid, and Johnny Blaze, and come on. It's garbage. What are you talking about? Then they killed his wife like 4 times or 3 times, and they brought her back. He killed his kids, brought her back. I'm like, what are you doing? Then nobody communicates. Nobody knows who's alive, who's dead in Johnny Blaze's universe. It's ridiculous.
Oh, man. It's just, I don't know. They need to get some new writers or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have to do the same thing that every writer does. They have to make an opposite version of that character that's bigger, bulkier, that's going to be a threat. Like Ghost Rider had the guy Vengeance, which was a fucking villain and whatever. And then people liked him, and they tried to turn him into a good guy, and they screwed that up. And it's just like Venom. It's an overgrown Spider-Man, or they even did it with Captain America.
They wanted an anti-hero, basically.
And then it's of the same version. It's like, no, man, you can't do that. I mean, it only works for some things, like Adam Warlock, you know, and his evil future self, you know, Magus, and the Hulk was a maestro, you know, and that was in the future the Hulk evil dictator, whatever the hell. I don't know, but it's just it only works a couple of times. You can't like keep going to the well and saying all these things, you know. So, and then Marvel just gets really confusing. I mean, they had 3 Lokis in the Marvel universe at the same time. They had Loki as a kid, they had present Loki, and they had a futuristic Loki at the same time.
And look what they did the whole Apocalypse thing with him being a kid.
That's just, what the hell, Marvel?
And then all these people, all these heroes from different universes. Stop having like a way they can come here. Like it's supposed to be a once in a while thing. Now it's done so much that you're just flooding the comics.
It's not like DC. It's not like DC in their multiverse. When they have something mixed, if they do something, they do it where that multiverse stays there, this multiverse stays here, and if the two happen to meet up, then they happen to meet up every 40 years. It's not like, here we go, folks.
And you kill off Cyclops, which was shocking. And you have the old X-Men that are from the past in the present. That shouldn't be the original X-Men. That should be an alternate universe X-Men, and they should go back, or they should get killed in this universe and say that wasn't really them in the first place.
Well, that's what they did with Age of Apocalypse. I mean, it appears though, oh, that's the future, and then they turned.
Well, no, they changed the whole universe because Legion killed Professor X instead of killing Magneto in the past and created Age of Apocalypse, and then they fixed it back the way it was. But yeah, it's just. They do. I mean, but that was good, that storyline at least. But but this is just they have so you know Jessica Jones and Luke Cage. Their kid's like a baby or a couple years old, and now the kid is Captain America in the future that showed up, and I'm like, come on. As both the strength of Luke and Jessica Jones, and then you even had Jessica Jones and Luke Cage lead the damn Avengers. When would as much as I like, you know, the shows, but when the hell would they get to lead the Avengers? But that's only because
minute left.
No way. But that's to be because of one writer that constantly does that with his character. So, all right, guys, we're gonna be back in another one. So, take care, back now.